This is a Bramble Jam podcast.
Welcome to Girls Gone Hallmark, a Hallmark review podcast. I'm Megan, and I'm a longtime Hallmark fan.
I'm Wendy. I'm a former Hallmark hater.
Today, we're here with the final fall movie of 2025 before we launch into all Christmas all the time. We're discussing Haunted Harmony Mysteries Buried at Sea, which originally aired on Hallmark Channel on Saturday, October 12th, 2025, and is currently available to stream on Hallmark Plus. You know, you want to follow your favorite podcasters on social media. We are Girls Gone Hallmark on TikTok and on Instagram.
Hey, jump into our Girls Gone Hallmark Facebook group if you want to chat about this movie or any of the upcoming Countdown to Christmas movies.
Hey, we see you over there joining our Patreon. We're thrilled to have new members over there. If you want more Megan and Wendy episodes, every Monday we drop a bonus podcast episode on Patreon, not Hallmark related, but they're a good time. We talk the things we're watching, reading, and listening to outside of Hallmark. Next week's episode is our monthly approved episode where we talk about items we're using and loving, but we also do a deep dive into our TikTok shop carts. So you can see what we're coveting over there. You can find that over at patreon.com/Megan and Wendy. Let's talk Haunted Harmony Mysteries Buried at Sea with a synopsis.
I have a question for you first.
Okay.
Do you feel like Hallmark promoted this movie enough?
I don't know that I saw any promotion.
Same.
We're so deep into Christmas now.
Yeah,
it's hard. I feel like Haul Out the Halloween was pretty highly promoted. Mm-hmm. And then we're launching into Christmas and it's all the Christmas activities. So I think it's a rough window.
Yeah, I wonder why they did that. Maybe they just had to get this movie out before the end of the year.
I think there are some who would say that Hallmark doesn't give mysteries their due.
I think that's unfair, especially if they're showing them on the main Hallmark channel. When it was on the Mystery Channel, I can see why they wouldn't promote it over there so much, but I think it's unfortunate.
I don't disagree.
All right. Our favorite music teacher, Gethsemane, is back again along with her trusted ghost friend, Eamon, to solve the unexplained death of a sea captain.
I think it's Eamon. Linda Lisa Hader.
Yeah. Bring on Christmas already.
Linda Lisa Hader directed Buried at Sea and previously directed Murder in G Major. She's also set to direct the upcoming Tidings for the season, starring B.J. Britt and Tamara Mowry Housley.
The screenplay was written by Craig Wenman. Craig also wrote the screenplay for Murder in G Major. His other work includes Crime Time, Freefall, and several garage sale mystery movies.
Haunted Harmony Mysteries Buried at Sea was adapted from the Gethsemane Brown mystery series from author Alexia Gordon. I'm actually interested to read that. Tamara Mowry Housley returns as Gethsemane. Tamara has 40 acting credits and will co-star in Tidings for the season, as well as host Baked with Love Holiday, an unscripted series that will air on Hallmark Channel this season. Side note, I do feel like I'm seeing promo for that one.
She is going to be on the network a lot this season.
I'm excited for her.
Me too. Marco Grazzini stars as Griff. He's been keeping busy with his role on Virgin River and was last seen on Hallmark in Christmas Under the Lights. Yeah, I don't think he is tapped for a Christmas movie this year.
Restard Cooper returns as Eamon outside of Murder in G Major. This is one of his few appearances in a Hallmark movie.
Adam Fergus plays Inspector O'Reilly. Murder in G Major was the last time we saw Adam, but he's been busy on a Norwegian series called State of Happiness.
Robert Mitchell plays Brother Jackson. Robert has 24 acting credits, and while this is his first role on Hallmark, he has appeared in Grey's Anatomy, The Middle, and Conversations with Friends.
Haunted Harmony Mysteries Buried at Sea was filmed in Ireland, primarily in and around Dublin and the scenic county of Wicklow.
We're going to take a quick break and come right back with our first impressions. Hey, Wendy, what was your first impression of Haunted Harmony Mysteries Buried at Sea?
I'm going to need the romance department to pick up the tempo.
Oh, nice. Nice. Mine is, remember when Emily in Call Out the Halloween said she didn't like movies that were scary, even movies that didn't think they were scary but were actually scary? This is my kind of friendly ghost.
Oh, I was like, you thought this was scary?
No.
I needed it to be more scary.
What did you like about this movie?
Really into the ghost whisperer of it all.
Yeah, me too.
I really liked that series with Jennifer Love Hewitt. I wish they would.
Was that creepy at all?
Some
That's
some
not for
episodes
me.
were. I think you could watch it knowing like this was on network TV. It's not going to be that scary.
I just don't like jump scares.
There's some of that, but not all the time.
Okay.
It was mostly just like stories unfolding about like why the ghost was still there, et cetera, et cetera. I wish that this movie franchise would lean into that more. I don't care about like figuring out the murder. Like, let's make it more of like
About the ghost's purpose.
yes, exactly. That's why I think that's what it's missing for me.
Okay.
I think it'd be a really compelling series
Yeah, I agree.
to watch.
I agree. There was a series on network television recently, and I can't think of a single person. The actress who was in Jane the Virgin starred in it, and she's a reporter who wrote obituaries, and the people she was writing about their ghosts would come back to them. I actually really like the series. Can't think of what it's called or anybody who's in it.
One season?
Maybe two, but probably just one, honestly. And I really like that series. Anyway, and that was a comedy, but the idea remains.
Well, they could definitely make it a comedy. Well, I'm not suggesting that they should change direction with this series at all. I'm
Just
just
another idea.
yeah. Yeah.
Well, here, I think it was a really good idea. It's been 2 years since we had an installment of Haunted Harmony Mysteries, and I remember enjoying that, but didn't remember a lot about it. And I'm glad they reminded us of the bones of the series right up top. We're reminded that Griff and Inspector O'Reilly are both vying for the romantic attention of Gethsemane. And we are also reminded of Eamon the Friendly Ghost and his connection to Gethsemane right up top.
Yeah, I appreciated that with the McCarthy Days thing that they did all at the beginning. Yeah, like what the situation was with the ghost and etc.
If these series are going to refuse to do a previously on, which I think they would be well served to do, this did a nice job of hitting those notes. And they've filmed the third movie, so hopefully we'll get that sooner than later. Early 2026 would be my hope.
Who knows?
Indeed.
Who knows with mysteries? I really enjoyed Gethsemane and Eamon. Megan's shaking her
Eamon.
Eamon shaking her head at me. They have fantastic rapport. Lots of fun, quippy remarks towards each other.
Throwing it back to yesterday, Eamon has the rapport with Gethsemane that Hector did not have, the driver with Annie. Is what you're saying to me?
I didn't
You
get
like Eamon's vibe more than Hector's
I
vibe.
didn't. Yeah, he wasn't like watching her creepily through the mirror.
I mean, he's a ghost who shows up in her house. I don't find him creepy either. I really like him. It was a silly connection.
He's great to me. He gives real, like, not even like, is he like her dad's? Is he supposed to be like her dad's age?
It seems kind of like that to me, but
It's a very paternal vibe to
Relationship,
me. Yeah, I enjoy it.
and her dad has passed, so
Right. They have an ease with each other that I enjoy. And I don't know if it's just, I don't remember it being such a standout in the first movie, though it's been a long time since I've seen it. But I did enjoy like their banter.
we have a lot of parallel family stories in this. It's a lot of fathers and daughters. We have obviously Gethsemane and Jackson's dad, and then we have Shannon's dad who's murdered and she's trying to solve that. And then we have the daughter trying to reclaim the violin for her family. I like that we get it's a lot of family drama in this movie.
You liked all that?
I did.
It made it layered. I agree with that. I do have a wish that kind of works into that a little bit, but to piggyback off that, I did like the addition of Brother Jackson in this. I like that she's not just talking to a ghost. Like she has like a counterbalance here right? They got to give her somebody. She doesn't have like the best friend or like the whatever.
Exactly.
But I like that there was a family connection there, and I really like that scene where they sing together.
Yeah.
Have we ever heard her sing before?
I don't know, but she was great.
Yeah, I thought she was great. Yeah, I really enjoyed that scene, and I'm wonder he's probably gonna be short. Like he's not gonna return.
Yeah, I don't know. But no, that was nice. She does need someone else who's not invisible, who she can talk to in public.
Exactly.
Without looking a little wacky.
Exactly.
So I think this is a good spooky season show without being spooky. It has the vibes, you know, it's dark and it's moody and it involves a ghost, but it's not scary. For someone like me who doesn't want to watch a scary movie, it's not scary.
I want scary.
I understand that, but some of us are babies.
I don't even want scary. I want like a little more thrilling. This was like mystery light to me.
Yeah.
Well, I get that there's an audience for it.
What exactly were you thinking, given that we've never gotten a Hallmark thriller?
Look, I have watched some Mystery 101s that had me
That's true.
a little like,
That's true.
what's the word I'm looking for here?
On edge?
On edge is
Sure.
perfect.
Yep, that's true. I think Mystery 101 of the series we've seen probably does the best job of being a little scary.
Yeah, Private Eyes, I know not technically Hallmark, but and not even scary. Thrilling.
Oh, that's another one that I forgot about, but I would like to try and watch.
Like not scary. Thrilling. That's
Yeah.
a very like procedural. That's like very network TV, like not scary at all.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I've been trying to find new series.
Oh, have you?
I went back to Grey's Anatomy.
What? There's like 30 years of that.
22 seasons. They're currently in season 22. I watched through, I don't know, maybe 16, whatever the COVID season was.
Oh.
And then I had been seeing all of the previews and I was like, oh, I kind of would like to go back and watch. And so I decided, since season 22 just started, I said, I'm going to go back and watch season 21. I don't care about any of these people.
Oh, really?
So I'm not sure that I'm going to keep going.
Oh, I'm hoping the pit returns like in January.
Yeah. So I need another series to just sit down and watch and watch and watch. So we'll see what's next. You talked about her brother. I thought it was nice that she got to bring him in on her being a bit of a ghost whisperer. And because they had that connection with her dad being able to communicate with spirits, it wasn't so difficult for him to believe.
Right.
Which I liked. Like she
Right.
wasn't like trying to convince him. And I like that Eamon plays like a quick little note on the piano to let him in that he's there. Thought that was really sweet. I also like the line, the meaning of life is to find your gift and the purpose of life is to give it away.
So did I. I thought that was, yeah, that got me. That got me. Yeah, I loved it. It honestly made me stop and I was like, what is my gift? And what
Yeah.
am I doing to give it away?
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought it was a good one.
I can't poke at that bruise for too long.
Yeah. Finally, we talked about it just as briefly, but I did like the scene where they're having people reacting to her, like talking to essentially nobody. But it's totally not that uncommon with like AirPods. Have you ever like seen somebody and you're like, oh, they're actually on the phone, like they're
Sure.
talking to somebody where they just look like they're like,
Yes. That does segue a little bit into my wishes, but yes.
all right, let's talk wishes then.
Okay, so I am always bothered by characters reacting to the ghosts that nobody else can see right in front of others. And finally in this movie, like you said, we did get people going like, what's happening there? But there is a moment on the boat right before that jump scare.
Yeah.
She's having a whole conversation with him.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that dude who just ran off that boat was probably like, who the hell is this chick talking to?
Totally.
But that was the scariest moment. I did genuinely jump when that person
Did you?
came busting out of that boat. I mean, I should have seen it coming, but I jumped. Truly scary.
But you're right. From the POV of that person who's hiding on the boat,
Yeah.
wouldn't you be like, what the hell is going on outside? Who is this lady
Yeah.
talking to? Yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting. My biggest wish is if Gethsemane can talk to the dead boat captain, why can't she talk to Ray and find out who killed him?
Because I don't think all the ghosts come back.
I know, but
Only ghosts that have a purpose.
Okay.
Unfinished business. And that boat captain's unfinished business was to keep the person from getting shot, apparently, at the very end.
Yeah. His daughter.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is my next wish. All these brunette Irish dudes kind of blend together. I don't... You know when you watch the Great British Bake Off? Mm-hmm. For me, if I turn on the Great British Bake Off, it's like an Ambien. It just washes over me and puts me straight to sleep. I have no idea what happens on that show. I have no idea who's any good on that show. I could not tell you what they make. It just washes over me and puts me right to sleep. Sometimes these mysteries are like that, especially this is a real cozy mystery.
Yes.
And the coziness just kind of washes over me and I go, I don't really know what happened. I don't, like these people kept coming on screen and I'm like, who's that brunette Irish dude? Who's that brunette Irish dude?
Who's this guy?
They all kind of look like Inspector O'Reilly to me.
Yeah.
I'm like,
yeah.
that's not Inspector O'Reilly. What's he doing? That's a me problem, but very soothing.
I agree with you. I kind of lost my way towards the end of this movie too, because I was like,
When you just said his daughter, I was like, oh. That's why it was important that he save her.
but there were a lot of suspects. There were a lot of leads that these people were running down. There was a lot of characters who everybody kind of all appears the same.
Right.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
I have a question.
Okay.
Team Inspector O'Reilly or Team Griff?
Team, I don't even care. That's my next wish. I need more of a love triangle. Look, I know Providence Falls wasn't everybody's cup of tea, but
You're missing out. Rewatch it. Go back and try it again.
yes, but I need a love triangle. I need somebody to root for. We have the love triangle. I just don't care enough about either guy being with her.
Interesting.
I really don't. Like, not one is like better than the other. Like, they're both two good options. They're both handsome. So I need more tension between the three of them.
I think we talked about this in our first review, and I can't remember who I was in favor of. Right now, I'm leaning Team O'Reilly.
Oh, yeah? Tell me why.
I just feel like the vibe is there more. I don't know, that weird metronome scene. I was like, what is happening? How are they supposed to know when the throw? I didn't understand it. She's like, you'll know, you'll feel the vibe. You'll know when the throw is coming by listening to the metronome.
2, 3,
and I was like, how?
1, 2. Is it that scene?
Yeah.
Okay.
Either I don't know music or I don't know sports because I couldn't figure out how that was going to work. I was getting stronger vibes from Inspector O'Reilly in this movie. I don't know, Griff, I was like, look, I love Marco Grazzini, and it seems like it's going to be Marco Grazzini because he's like the Hallmark guy.
You're right.
He's the name. Mm-hmm. Like, we don't hear starring Tamara Mowry Housley, Marco Grazzini, and
Adam Fergus. Yeah.
So I think I'm wrong. Like, is he what's the dentist's name in Murder, She Baked, Hannah Swenson?
Oh,
Martin.
Norman.
I feel like perhaps Inspector O'Reilly is supposed to be the Norman of the duo, but currently I'm rooting for him.
Interesting. It could go either way for me. It could go either way for me. I already talked about Too Many Suspects. I kind of tapped out halfway through. I didn't dislike the movie at all.
No, me either.
Like, it wrapped up in a way that I needed it to. Mm-hmm. In a very cozy, non-scary way.
Sure. How about Did You See That?
I have one. Mm-hmm. They have like I don't even know if it's a murder board, but they're looking at a photo of the person who ran out who had a hoodie on. Mm-hmm. And then the word hoodie is spelled written on the photo, but it's spelled Hoody. That is not how I spell hoodie, like a hoodie sweatshirt.
No, that is not how I spell hoodie either.
Yeah, I just thought it was interesting.
That is interesting. My Did You See That is if you have a supposedly priceless artifact on an exposed fishing boat at night, are you going to open it and expose it to sea air and water?
I don't know.
Seems like a bad idea.
Yeah, I did.
If in fact it was from the freaking Titanic.
Well, I did see somebody wrote on IMDb that there was an error in dates. Here. I can't remember exactly what they were. It was something about when the Titanic was and like
when that type of violin was made.
I don't know. Go read IMDb.
Go read IMDb. What do you want from us? I gave this movie 3 stars.
Same.
Oh, thank you for listening to this episode of Girls Gone Hallmark, a Bramble Jam podcast. If you love this podcast, you know we love your 5-star ratings and reviews. Drop them in that Apple Podcast app, and we'll be back next time with more Hallmark reviews. Goodbye.
Bye.
All right, friends, before we go, just a quick heads up. You're about to hear some ads. These little gems help us keep the show running and the Hallmark love flowing. So do with that info what you will. Grab a snack, hit the skip button, or maybe, just maybe, listen in and discover your new favorite product. Bye.